So they invited me to actually spend the weekend the following week. So I said yes. I went there. Of course, there were lots of things to do. They were preparing an exhibition of something. They invited me for a retreat, a long retreat for the following weekend. I didn't know what a retreat was. But anyway, it seemed that it was something very interesting because in one of the get-togethers, somebody who had a talent of telling marvelous stories to render the most boring story alive, she had been looking after people in a retreat, and it seemed very exciting. So my friend wanted me to go. I said, okay. Following weekend, I went. And when I discovered that a retreat is to be quiet and silent and to pray for the whole weekend, I was furious. I was utterly and absolutely furious. But eventually, anyway, I realized that, don't be like that. You know those things, but you don't practice them, so try to listen a bit. So that retreat changed my life. That was all proportion guarded, obviously. It was a sort of road of Damascus experience. It really changed my life. So from that moment, of course, I started, plan of life, prayer, rosary, attend means of formation, and so on. And that was it. In no time, I realized that, this must be for you. I hesitated quite a bit. Of course, it was nobody just jumps into that just like that. But I realized that this was the right thing. A man can disappoint you, but God can't. So that's the thing. I decided to join the work, and I did so after Christmas, after the holidays. And obviously, I've never regretted it. I wrote the letter to the father. I asked the admission as a numeri that was in 3rd January 1968. I keep all my dates. I haven't forgotten any of those dates.